Good morning, everyone. Hey, it's your girl Vivian, your favorite survivor. I just wanted to come on here and say hello to everybody. Hi, my survivors. I am dealing with a lot, so I'll just be very upfront, very transparent, very open, and say that I haven't really been on here too much lately because I have truly been doing work, right? I have been aligning myself to make sure that my walk is something memorable, right? I need this walk to be truly successful. So I have been putting in the work, or what I believe is the work, to create that environment. So please excuse my absence. I know that you guys subscribe to me because you want to hear from me, which I do give you guys. I was live Monday at the Harvey board meeting. I hope you guys watched that live, paid attention to that live, because Harvey got a lot of work to do, right? Right? Harvey has a lot of work to do. Big ups to Kobe Chapman for standing up to being bullied, standing up to what's right, standing up for her community, right? Because one thing about Kobe is that I always saw her commitment to be there for the community, her commitment to being involved, her commitment just to response, right? Because if you don't have somebody that's responding to you or answering your questions, then how effective could they really be when it comes to leadership? So I definitely give her kudos for being very responsive, being out there, boots on the ground, inside of the community, doing what she got to do to show people that she is and has been there for the long haul. I know a lot of people, have negative things to say about her, negative things to say about women. That's not even where I was going this morning, but we'll go there for a second. Tiffany Hughes' administration definitely put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth for the female persuasion, right? But people have to understand that all women are not cut from her cloth. I'll say that. Somebody open the door. All women are different shades, right? You have some that are really about community, that are really about leadership, that have shown through their commitment, their time, their involvement, that they are there for the people. So I definitely have seen Kobe work since before she was even alderwoman of Harvey in the second ward. And I'm excited to see the work that she can do for Harvey once she's actually, and I'm just going to manifest that she's actually elected as mayor of Harvey. I feel sad for her because you shouldn't have to be falsely accused of a felony, and for this mayor to actually try and have it stick, for this mayor to actually put a video up saying Kobe's crash out on a village website. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not where I was going this morning, but that was just so ridiculous. I'm just embarrassed for him because as a leader, you're a mayor and you're a male, right? That's emotional. That's some truly emotional stuff to put Kobe's crash out on a City of Harvey professional website. Why would you do that? Like, this is coming from somebody that's been in leadership in HR for years, right? I have build process and procedures. Um, I'm not the smartest or the sharpest tool in the shed, but I think I'm smart enough to know that that's not a good look. It truly is not. It is not. And it's leaders like that that are straight narcissists, and they lead by, we're going to make an example out of you. For you to actually try and embarrass her like that because of your reckless behavior, because of your abuse of power, because you had her hauled off because she asked questions that you didn't want to answer, sir, you shouldn't be in leadership if you don't want to answer questions about finances. I don't know how people don't see or don't protest that y'all haven't had financials in Harvey in 6 years. So you mean to tell me that every time we come to a meeting, we can't see the finances? Then we finally come to a meeting on June 23rd. I was excited because I've been to several Harvey meetings, so I'm not new to this. I'm just, here to report, right? We get to the meeting and he does Tiffany Henyard, where he holds up 2 pieces of paper. Y'all remember that? This is the treasurer's report. This is the comptroller's report. They conflict. Well, sir, we know. Why wouldn't they conflict? You're the mayor. We understand that. So now that they're conflicting, why don't you show us both? Who is the liar? Because if we have 2 reports that are conflicting, we have an elected treasurer and a comptroller that is on staff being paid. Well, we elected this one, and this one is on staff being paid. Who report is off? Why are the numbers so skewed, whatever, I'm sorry. And then what are you trying to do with the numbers to present to us on the next meeting? Are you trying to manipulate them like Robert Hunt did? Sir, please don't do that. What Harvey needs is to hire an outside accounting agency like Dalton did to get the actual real numbers, because if the 2 are butting heads, it's 6 years. Dude, it's 6 years into the process. Why are you fixing shit now that it's election time? Now that it's election time, you in all of the headlines trying to be this good person. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing that. Oh, I'm doing this. It's shameful that you haven't even did what you're supposed to do, which is just give the financials. Did y'all see that lawsuit from the police chief on the agenda, the meeting that Clark mysteriously canceled that Friday after Kobe got arrested? Remember that lawsuit on there, and y'all got to keep y'all eyes on stuff like this, was from the chief of police, previous one, that got fired under Clark's administration due to bullying and retaliation, because he wouldn't do Clark's police favors. Like if Clark told him to do something that was political and he wouldn't do it, go in and bully, harass a resident, someone like Melissa Crawley, he wouldn't do it. So therefore, this is not even what we're supposed to be talking about this morning. We go at church. But therefore, he just went on ahead and did it because you wanted him to. Well, not him. He didn't go ahead and do it. I'm sorry. The other people are going ahead and doing it because you're telling them to. But this man fought against you, and then you had him bullied, even by his own force. That's some gangster stuff. What kind of movie is this? Are y'all looking at this script that's playing out? Because this is going to be better than Henyard's. This is going to be better than Henyard's. And I'm just here to talk from these little walls right here, because I ain't got time for these police officers trying to bully me. I'm disabled. Please leave me alone. And I'm diabetic. And I got a prosthetic forehead. Y'all know it. So And I love living. Y'all always know that I love my life. So please don't be trying to harass me and arrest me just for telling the truth. Nothing that I'm saying is false that I can think of. Maybe that lawsuit wasn't on the agenda for the payout for the police chief. Can you please let us know if that's the reason why that lawsuit was on there? Harvey has been paying out money because of corruption. That's crazy, right? Same thing Dalton bosses probably do. Pay out money for a lot of corruption that we have suffered through horrible leadership. Y'all, we got to get this right. We have to fix this mess. And in order to fix this mess, Harvey, my Harvey World people, I see so many people. And y'all know I love my Harvey World. I'm from Dalton, but I love Harvey because I went to school at Harvey. Thornton Township, class 96. What? The year I went to school was the best year ever. I'm telling y'all, all of the fine guys in class 93, I love them. That's why I mess with class 93. Um, whew, yeah, we got some nice looking guys. Coming in as a freshman. Woo, class 93. Yeah, y'all shut it down. I loved y'all. It used to be so much fun. My first year of high school, we had a sleepover in the gym. My daddy let me go. Can y'all believe that? It was so many people in that little hallway over there between the gym and what's the name? I got caught fucking. I was a freshman, so I wasn't going. I stayed with my friends. I had so much fun. We got to stay up pretty much most of the night. Did anybody remember that? It was so much fun. I still got my pictures from being in there. That was like a time. My freshman year of high school was the best year ever. Coming in at 92 to 93, boy, that was the most fun I've ever had in life. That's why I love. So I loved how my school, like our school, was lit. It was really lit. But back to Harvey. So that's my story of Harvey. I just want y'all to know that Harvey, where I need y'all to come out. I know some of y'all might not be in Harvey anymore, but your parents are in Harvey. Your grandma, your aunties, your cousins, your nephews, nieces, anybody that's of voting age. We need to get together and give Harvey a chance, right? Give it a fair shot at getting back to business. Dalton did great. Dalton is doing the work. When Jason House said, hey, y'all vote for me and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, guess what? They doing the work. I'm so proud of them. I don't even have to talk about Dalton no more because Dalton is united. You know. I'm sorry, y'all. I cracked myself up too early. But we are united though. So, I can let Dalton go and I need to help Harvey now because Harvey is like my second baby. I I kicked it with my Wildcats this weekend. Been talking to them. Hopefully everybody come out today. All my Wildcats. If y'all watching this, please bring y'all butts out today and come support your girl. I know y'all drink. So why don't y'all say y'all drinking money for today and then forego drinking this week if that's all you have. But come drink with me. I'm bartending one day only. One day today. I'm not gonna do it no more this year. I don't think so. I'm not gonna never say never, but it's not my goal. It's to bartend again this year. The address is 4702 147th Street. It's in Midlothian, Illinois. I'll keep saying that. I'm actually going to put that in the chat so that if you guys do want to come, you can. Anyway, back to Harvey. Harvey World. Y'all got to get the world together in Harvey. You know how I'm in my own little world, just like Vivian's world. Like, I won't let anybody interrupt my peace. Y'all can stay over there. I'm not responding to any negativity. I'm not responding to any stupidity. I'm just not responding because I'm just here doing me in my own little world. But Harvey, y'all got your own little world. And we need to be able to get people out in the community. I need some real live feedback, some real live input on what is needed to help Harvey grow. I came up with a plan. I've been talking to Kobe. We are working together because it takes the community, it takes everybody to have some type of input in order to help move things forward, right? Dalton showed us the blueprint. Now you take that blueprint and you can make it better. You can do things a little bit differently, structure things a lot of different ways to make sure that Harvey continues to advance and advance financially, economically, and continue to grow. Financially, freedom from debt is like far, far away, but it can happen. It can happen, y'all. Harvey got $28 million in grants last year. In grants. So even though, they're paying out a lot of money for the money that they owe, $164 million, they still got like $28 million in grants. And if y'all don't know or understand, the reason why the comptroller is garnishing Harvey's wages is literally because of other mayors that have basically robbed the police and fire department of their pensions. So the police department sued the city of Harvey, and Susan Mendoza, which is what they're speaking of, referencing to, came in and garnished Harvey wages in like 2016. So when that happened, she was going to take that garnishment off, right? But then the fire department sued city of Harvey for like over $60 million in pension money. So between that $60 million and the amount that the police force was suing for, they couldn't take that garnishment off of Harvey. So that's why Harvey is paying that almost 40% that the mayor speak up through their taxes that they get in. So they automatically have like a set amount of money that come out of that money even before it hits Harvey. But I would think that as the mayor and as an alderman, you knew back in the day that those police pensions wasn't getting paid. You can't tell me that you didn't know that. When you were running for office, you should have like kind of included that in your little campaign trail. I would think of it instead of trying to, I just see it as you trying to put it off on everybody else instead of taking the accountability that you are in that position. We voted you in. I'm talking about we, but I'm going to keep it at we. That you were voted in by the community to do a good job. And in 6 years, the community see that you haven't even gave them the financial reports. So again, we have the treasurer's report and we have the comptroller's report. Y'all see these? Y'all see that? Sorry, it's being funny. But we have the treasurer's report and the comptroller's report, and they are like two separate, they're like night and day. This is them. Wait, am I doing it right? Here we go. This is them. One is the front hand, one is the back hand because they don't make sense. So they don't gel together. So who is wrong? The treasurer? I want to talk to the person that's wrong. Is it the treasurer or is it the comptroller? And again, why can't we see those forms? Why can't we? Why do we have to wait conveniently for the finance committee to meet? And then once the finance committee meets, then they have to make a decision. Then they can see the numbers, but we can't see the numbers. But then they're going to look over the numbers, and then you're going to manipulate the numbers. Do a Robert Hunt. What? He's doing a Robert Hunt. Yes. Because I can guarantee you, that those numbers, when they come in from the township, not going to look right. When NAPO and his team go ahead and do an audit, they're not going to look right. Those numbers is not going to be what everybody wants them to be. And y'all know Robert Hunt is still on staff because he is part of those federal indictments that Hanier has. Remember, she was like, I ain't know no subpoenas. Yes, she is. You lied. Girl hated it. Anyway, so yeah, Christopher Clark, you really, 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 you really, really need to release those financials. 6 years is long enough. I don't understand how you got reelected after 4 years for not releasing no after you didn't give them out. I don't understand how you got voted back in. Let's just say that. But needless to say, please fight fair. These frivolous charges that you put on Kobe is it just shows that you're scared, right? You don't have to be scared. All of all the women that are talking about her and her sorority, D9 sisters, it's okay. I hope they keep showing up. I hope they keep showing up at every meeting, standing in solidarity with their line sister, because she don't deserve the treatment that she's getting, all because she's asking questions. You haven't showed us financials in 6 years. 6 years. And you mad because she asked you questions about a house that you sold for $2,000? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go back to something else. Harvey, just stay in tune. That's all I ask is just stay in tune. Keep up with things that's going on, because there's a lot going on and about to go on. And we need y'all to stay visual. I need everybody to stay visual. I am going to dedicate myself to going to all the Harvey meetings and allowing you guys to see what is really going on at these meetings. And unless my health is not right, sometimes I do be up and down, but as long as my health is okay, I am outside at every Harvey board meeting. And speaking of health, yeah, this summer, I just changed my plans a little bit. I won't be outside as much as I wanted to be, unless the weather stays friendly. If it stays sweltering hot like it's been, I am not about to be outside in that heat, because I ain't about that life. I'm not. That heat, being diabetic, these tumors in my head, no, it is not a great combination for me. It is not. My headaches sometimes when that heat keep being on my head, even though I wear hats. I gotta wear hats when I go outside. Well, visors at least to cover this part. It's when our sun get on it too long. Oh my God, Jesus. Y'all just don't know. I don't have brain surgery. It's not fun. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Good morning, everybody. Hey, y'all. I went on a Harvey rant for like 20 minutes. So I just want to come on here and say hi, see how y'all doing. Let y'all know that I have been really doing stuff. I planned my uncle's remains. Death certificate was wrong. Can't believe that. They messed the death certificate up. Wrote spelled his name wrong. So I am now waiting on them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call them this morning. What time is it? 9 o'clock almost. I'm gonna call them this morning to see what's going on with the death certificate. Then now I gotta create the obituary. So I gotta get all of the parts from everybody in the family to put together. I already got the obituary template, kind of excited to create it because I've never done this. So I just want to do like a layout, so that way if anybody do need help ever creating an obituary, I can help you guys with that, because this is not the first time I've done it. This time I've done my grandma's cremation. I've done my Uncle Mike's cremation. My Uncle Steve, I've helped with his obituary. I've helped with all the obituaries really, but I'm gonna try and do this one a little different and create a different type of layout with the pictures and stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can really get this one nice. The other ones I did, they was pretty good. I'm gonna try and get them on a big paper, the tall ones. I'm gonna go to the Park District to get it printed. So the Park District does printing, y'all. The Park District is amazing with their printing. Do I have a piece of paper that they printed? I think I do got one of my wallpapers. But anyway, they do some amazing printing. I don't got it at the Park District, and their paper is beautiful. They do business cards. They do so like if for my walk I want a sponsorship book, right? They do those. They do my flyers are so beautiful. That's why I was trying to find it. They create flyers, digital flyers as well. But yeah, they do a lot of stuff at the Park District. I'm so excited to be working with them soon, or partnering with them. When I say partnering, I just mean that they have a lot of stuff going on at the Park District, and the events that they have up there be nice, right? And I just want to continue to live stream certain things to be able to show you guys. Now, I am still unpacking. I told y'all, and I'm still planning this little funeral stuff. But once I get my head back together by the end of this month, early July, after July 5th, I'm focused and dedicated to my content that I'm creating. I promise y'all, I have like a timeline. I have to get unpacked. I have to get through this funeral arrangement, obituary process, and I have to my face is better. So I feel so much better today, y'all. I've been eating healthy. I've been eating fruit and light because it's so hot, right? Like now I got a nectarine, y'all feel. But that's like my breakfast. My taste buds is horrible right now, especially when it rained last night. I don't know how I went to sleep, but I did finally. I got some good sleep, but it wasn't that long. It's okay. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. After July 5th, I'll be back to my content. I do have my equipment where I'll be able to set my room up for my like for when I do my interviews and stuff like that. So after July 5th, I'll definitely have all of that set up. I got like a desk. My room is can't really show y'all my room, but it's a lot going on in here right now. It's not messy at all. It's just that I do my work out of here. So all of the bracelets that I've been making, I do make them out in this room. So it's a lot going on in here right now. I'm just gonna show y'all something. I don't have money either. It's crazy. I don't have nothing by me. Anyway, so that's that. I'm bartending today, 4702 147th Street, Midlothian, Illinois. It is E77. E77. So I need y'all to come out. Start at 6 o'clock. Games. I'm gonna have cornhole, big Jenga, spades, blackjack. This is a whole just game. Shoot, Uno. Definitely gonna have Uno. My eyes irritate me. Definitely gonna have Uno. Bring my nephew. He gonna be helping me with the games. Y'all gotta bring your own singles if y'all trying to gamble and stuff. Please bring your own singles. other than that, you know, you got it. So I will see y'all tonight, 6 o'clock. I'm gonna be there early to set up, so don't come before 6. Or stay in your car till 6 o'clock, please. Give me a chance to set up and get everything together. I have not bartended in years. Do not come in there asking me for no lemon drops. Do not come in there asking me for no big titty hoes. I don't know how to make those, and I'm not looking the recipes up. Nah, if you want Casamigos and cranberry, got you. Or lemonade, how they drink them now? I don't know. I haven't been drinking too much lately, so I've been drinking a lot of wine. I definitely will be able to give you guys wine. Beers, I got you. Heineken, what? Corona, here, got you. But all them fancy drinks, don't come here, please. Please don't ask me for no specialized Long Islands and stuff like that. I don't go out enough to understand all the new drinks. All my bartenders, y'all want to send me some recipes, please. This is once a year, y'all. Next year walk, I'm going to bartend again. So this is like my guest spot for this event, right? This is just like a fundraiser thing. I bartended at Public League in Harvey years ago. Anybody remember me for that? I was your favorite bartender? Absolutely, I know all of this. Anyway, cracked myself up. That's what I did some years back. I loved it, and now I want to get back and just get a taste of how it is, just for one day, though. I don't want to. It's not what I want to do. It's not what I'm going to focus on. I got real stuff that I need to do because God kept me here for a reason, right? For a purpose. So since He kept me here for a reason, the purpose, I have to fulfill it to its complete design. So I got a lot of work to do. This walk is gonna be my blueprint to the path that I want to take and my next step in life, right? I've been through a lot throughout all of this fight. I know a lot of people say, and I ain't gonna hold y'all too much long. A lot of people be like, well, you got nothing to do with this fight, or you didn't fight, or this person did this, or this person did that. And I'll never take away what one person did to help Dalton, because without everybody together collectively, including the people that actually registered to vote and voted, Dalton would still have Tiffany Henry, right? So everybody that, even the audience, you guys, the subscribers, even though you guys couldn't vote, you keeping the story alive helped Dalton stand strong, helped Dalton stay focused. You helped Dalton become united. Seriously, that's what happened. And no one person is bigger than the other person, because the people that did the real work in Dalton was the trustees and the mayor, and the clerk and the deputy clerk. They the ones that took the beating. They the ones that took the abuse. We all felt the lockouts, right? But so did they. They every meeting that they had to go to, they stuck it out. They did it like a champ, and that was that. So I definitely give big ups to the leadership in Dalton, because they showed the world how to do it, right? They started a movement. And now our next door neighbor, Harvey, is next. And we have to make sure that we stay united with them too. I can promise y'all that this story is just going to continue to grow. So I just say that to say that we got this, right? We got this. We got this. We got this. Next thing, I just want y'all to know that we're not going to war. Yay. This has been up on my screen for a minute. So I woke up this morning and I was just like, what's going on? And we have a ceasefire that's starting soon. When did this come out? Is this today? Oh no, this is 2 days ago. Y'all ignore me. I'm on something else. Ignore me. I'm like 2 days behind. I'll tell y'all, I have been in the house since Saturday. I have not left the house. My face has swelled up so bad in the heat. Last time I wasn't diabetic. I was not. I don't think I was. This summer, I'm diabetic and I am going to take care of myself because I'm not passing out. I'm not falling out. And I got tumors in my head. Duh. Diabetic and I got tumors again. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but yeah. So I am not going to put myself in harm's way to be outside when I'm going to figure things out another way, put it that way. That's why I'm doing this fundraiser today. This fundraiser was kind of last minute, but it was an idea I had, and I'm glad I had it because I need it, right? July 20th, I'm doing the renovation room picnic. I need y'all to come out and support. If anybody's part of the renovation room, if you don't, look them up on Facebook. It's a very large community right now. That community has a huge pipeline of builders, handymen, um, people that do floors, gates, maids. They got everybody in there, like everybody. So the picnic, can I imagine how the picnics be? They picnics be off the chain. I didn't go last. Yes, I did. I think I did go last year to that picnic, but did I go? Nope. I don't think I made it last year. Anyway, I'm going this year. And I'm excited. I have a tent. I definitely gonna have a tent because I'm not going out there. Ooh, nobody's sun all day long without a tent. Hopefully it's not sweltering hot like it was at Thornton Picnic because that was unbearable. But we will see. And I lost 2 tents at Thornton Picnic. So, y'all, I'm sad. There was a brand new tent that I just paid $200 for literally 2 months ago. That was my first time using it. My other tent been here for some time. And I have to purchase 2 more tents. Yay. So definitely come out and support me today because I gotta buy my tents again for my damn walk. That's $200. Yeah. $200 that I had to replace. I was not happy. My second tent, I lost that tent. And I gotta have tents up at the vault. I saw a couple in my cart. They I gotta make some money, y'all. I do have bracelets for sale. I know I haven't been talking about them because I had took a break, but I'm getting back in the business of making my bracelets after today. Tomorrow I have a aqua aerobics event at Chicago Heights. I want to say Chicago Heights, yeah. And it's with D9 members. So I'm not, I haven't pledged as of yet, but I do make specialized jewelry for sororities, fraternities. I make OES bracelets. I do have a couple pictures that I can post so you guys can see just like some examples. But my thing is when I create bracelets, I want to customize them to what you want. So like if you see that bracelet, you're like, tweak it a little bit. I'm okay with that. Because I always want to give people the same thing somebody else have, right? Because mass producing. I like to create customized, beautiful pieces that you can enjoy forever. Because most of the time, if I do make a bracelet, most everybody that I made them for, that since I've started making them a couple years ago, making them for about 3 years now, everybody said they still have their stuff. I make waist beads. Oh, y'all see the waist beads. I got my waist beads on. Y'all see that? I lost so much weight. My waist beads is damn near hanging off me now. I gotta redo them. I got them like 4 or 5. But I a variety of stuff that I do make. So July 20th, I'm gonna make up a whole bunch of stuff. I think I'm gonna go to flea market one day since I have to change the way I'm selling stuff. So we'll see before August 10th. Try and get out there a day or two, and then that way, excuse me, my eyes. And that way, I can get some stuff off too. So I'll let y'all know if I go to the flea market one day. Hopefully y'all come out and support over there. Allison, Swaparama. I already looked it up. It's not that expensive to get a booth in there either. So we'll see. Might go over there. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I will definitely see y'all later, hopefully. I'm gonna go live. So as I have to mute it though. So don't be like, oh, why she got it on mute? The music will give me copyright strikes. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing while I'm at my event bartending, then watch me on live. I will be live on mute. And then I'm gonna set the camera up so y'all can see like everything. Because I got a tripod. Look at me. Just thought about that. Yeah. All right. Blessed morning. Have a blessed morning. And I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for listening. I thank you guys for doing. We have to start doing more within our community. I encourage everybody, by the end of the summer, try and do something or be involved in something in your community, because you will realize just how much is needed. You know, people are like, oh, well, I always try and help people that I know need help. If you ask any of my old coworkers, any of my old colleagues, I always stand up for the little person, right? If somebody is being unjust bullied, something is happening to them that's not right. I've helped a coworker with a EEOC claim because he was being discriminated and harassed because he was Indian, one of my best friends, and it was wrong. I've helped another coworker who they felt they just didn't like her because of where she was from. And you know how people just like, oh, I don't like her. She thinks she this. It was so weird. Helped her, helped other colleagues. Like, I'm just the kind of person where I try and help people. I tried to help Doe. I did help Doe. I did help Doe. Now I want to try and help Harvey. So I need y'all to stick with me. I need y'all to keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. I promise after July 5th, I'm going to have more interviews. This is my word. I'm getting one lined up now with one of the residents. And if I get that situated, I'll definitely will share it and let you guys know. But I'm going to start talking to people that are boots on the ground and start reporting things. And so that way we can have these live conversations and you guys can ask questions if you have questions to ask of the residents. Because this needs to be shared, right? This is a story that is newsworthy, in my opinion. Harvey does deserve justice. Harvey has had corruption for way too long. And there's a blueprint for Harvey and community. But Harvey has to get out, be involved in the community and vote. And then that blueprint can be put into action. If Harvey don't get out and vote, and if Harvey allow Christopher Park to remain in that role after 6 years of not giving financials, Harvey gonna just get what they deserve. Especially if Kobe steps out on faith and she's leaving her second ward. She love her second ward. Not saying that she don't love Harvey, but the second ward is where she lives, where she resides. So she have to step out on faith and give up her ward to fight for a mayor spot from a dictator. And as a female, that's already being bullied and harassed. That is 4 false arrests. Because that other one is about to be dropped. There was no felony. Christopher Clark, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself for even putting this lady through that. And then you put it on your city's website. That's disgraceful. Like, as a leader, I would have taken that down. As IT, I would have, IT, come take this down. Come pause. Why is that up there? Like, that's not professional. Come on now. I know I'm not the most professional person ever, but when I'm at work, I'm professional. Very professional. Because that's my job. That's what I get paid for. I turn to an actress. I'm going to be who you want me to be because you're paying me, right? So why would you put something very unprofessional as if that's your Facebook page? And then you made that post. I'm just leave this there about Miss Melissa Crowley. First off, it is not illegal to go to anybody's doorstep and protest. Do you remember what happened in the Henry situation where it actually was deemed that the protesters could be outside of her home? That was deemed legal. They had until the city curfew to leave. She did not get on your property. You attacked her the day before, from what I'm hearing. And you verbally said something to her that prompted her to come to your home. It's not like she just can't. And even if she did, she's a resident. Everyone has a right to come outside and protest elected officials in front of their home. You cannot have people arrested for going in front of your house. That's their legal right to go in front of your house and protest because that's city property. They're not on your property. She didn't pose any threat. What threat did she pose? Because she called you out your name? What? You ridiculous. You just gave that girl a good lawsuit. You know that, right? With that post you put on Facebook, dude. And then you tell another resident, I'm going to edit it because of your comment. What? What? Why are you going to edit it? Because she commented. She made a comment, so what? Now you take it back? That seemed like you ain't expect her to say nothing. You expect everybody to be on your side and just call this lady out her name and call her crazy and, well, why is she in front of your house? Get a restraining order. He the mayor. He know her legal rights. I'm gonna get a restraining order. He can't get a restraining order against somebody that could peacefully protest in front of his house. That's our rights. You go have this lady, let me tell y'all this. He had this lady arrested while she was on live video. Mind you, she was live when she was in front of his house. You have his doorbell cameras. He put his own proof up that she didn't enter his property. He put his own proof up. She didn't harm him. He probably wasn't even at home because I don't know if he lived in that house. Anyway, he put the doorbell footage up. The police or whatever that vehicle was that pulled up on her came, did an illegal search in her car, let her go home. She went home. But then they came and picked her up from her house on live. Now she on live video. Like, I knew they was coming. She knew they was coming. That's fucked up. Well, you know they coming, right? I know they on their way. Yeah, they finna come. Yeah. Queen and Slim. I was watching that the other day, y'all. I'm sorry. Anyway, so they pulled up at our house. Well, they didn't know, but when they saw them coming, it was like, oh, wait, I got ready. So when old boy sold them out, he was dirty as hell. Anyway, so she on live, open the door. They forced her to get off live, arrest her, well, put her in cuffs, because technically the arrest didn't stick. Put her in cuffs, took her to the police station. She started praying and speaking in tongues. So to them, that's acting crazy. First off, this lady is more intelligent than all the police officers that arrested her. People pray and act and speak in tongues because y'all don't know how to act. We all need to start praying and speaking in tongues when y'all around. We all need to do that. So anyway, she started praying, speaking in tongues. They didn't like that. They didn't like it because they're the devils, I think. I don't know who these officers were. Mignana, I think that's one of them named. That's the same one. I believe that that arrested Kobe. He's like one of Clark's watchmen. I wonder how he's gonna feel when we send off a police training request to have them view that. We need those police footage, the camera footage from your cameras to see exactly what happened. Why did her phone come up missing? Why did y'all take her to Ingles to get a shot and y'all won't tell her what type of shot Ingles gave her? Can somebody explain that to me? I wasn't even supposed to go here today, but since I'm here, we're going to go there. Somebody needs to explain to me, why did they give her a shot at Ingles? Then y'all took her back to the police station. Man, this lady ain't got on no shoes. That's the day when it was, you walk outside, you're going to damn near pass out because it was too hot. I didn't go outside that day, I don't think. Anyway, no, that was the day of the meeting. I only went outside for the meeting. Went right back in the house. Anyway, y'all take her to the police station. Then y'all released her without charging her. But y'all took her to get some type of injection. What did y'all inject in her? What did y'all inject in her? Why Ingles won't tell her what she was injected with? Now, man, y'all, I need y'all to follow this story because it's about to unfold. And y'all gonna see this on the news soon because answers need to be had, right? We need answers on what did they inject this lady with? Ingles have the video footage. They should have some type of CCTV, right? Definitely should have some CCTV footage. Harvey, definitely the whole Harvey Police Department should have CCTV footage of all of this as well. Because I know Harvey is 24/7 monitored surveillance. What? Y'all do that. That's what y'all supposed to do. Then you have y'all made her walk home barefoot in that sweltering hot ass heat. How inhumane are y'all? Y'all come and arrest her falsely, take her to get a shot, make this woman walk home in the heat with no shoes on to teach her a lesson, right? To teach her a lesson. That's shameful. That is so shameful. It is dictatorship. It is yes, men attitude. As an officer, hold your oath. Don't hold this mayor. Because this mayor, when he get out of office and there's somebody else that you have to listen to, that you falsely arrested, how you think that's going to work out for you? How you think that's going to work out for you? You can only bully and take advantage of people. So ask Dalton police officers. You see how that shit turned with Dalton? All that shit they did to the residents and to the administration and everybody else. But then now look who's the fucking mayor. Y'all see that? Now look who's the fucking mayor. I know Jason can't go in and just like fire everybody, but you know, there's some people that deserve to be replaced. I'll say that. I know everybody's union and union goes different ways, but it's you guys have to understand that you should always follow your oath, not the mayor. As a elected, sworn officer, not elected, but appointed. Some of them are appointed, some of them are just hired in, and then they swear for their oath, duty, whatever you want to call it. But you guys should protect the residents at all costs. You guys should be there for the people. That last meeting, when it was all of those police officers just in the parking lot, Harvey don't even have that many officers. That was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. Y'all there to protect the mayor and not the citizens. That's horrible. That is horrible policing. And as a citizen, I would be scared to be in Harvey when you guys only protect what you're told to protect. When I was in Dalton, I hated the police officers out here. They've all changed. They've changed their tune. Like, you know, we all right now. You know, some of them I still look sideways. Some of them I know that they had to do it. I have a friend that's actually on the force in Dalton that I would never disclose, but he hated working for Dalton during them times. Hated it. But he couldn't do nothing but listen to direction because he would be reprimanded. Especially when Lacey was in. Oh my God. Everybody hated working under Lacey. Everybody. Fake ass deputy chief. Big booty. So I just say that to say that you know, I need y'all to really take a look at what could happen. Take a look at what could happen. Y'all done been through enough. Y'all have been through enough. Y'all need to be just banding together, just making sure that y'all payments continue to come. Because we ain't have a treasurer or comptroller report. That's why Clark mad. Because he can't get away with stealing as much as he could steal because he got to pay y'all money back. He's taking that shit out on the businesses because businesses can't open back up. This business owe this much in taxes. This business owe that much. Let's talk about, okay, I just wanted to go back here for a second. I just want to touch base on this. But Clark kept bringing up the businesses that were city owned, right? So it's like they had squatters in city owned houses and city owned buildings. I'm so fucking confused. So you don't know that you own those properties? That's like me saying the building that I have, right? Well, I'm letting it go. It's going into foreclosure, but it's still technically in my possession until it's not, right? I know when I had people in there. I know when it was I had squatters in my building. You know how hard that process was to get that squatter out with all her fucking kids. She had like 6 kids. Yeah, wasn't easy. Now this is throughout my surgeries. Yes, I've been through some shit, y'all. I really need to write a book. But yeah, I knew that they were in my property. I also know that my building is in Riverdale. Riverdale can't just come take my shit because I don't pay my taxes, right? I'm not paying my taxes in Riverdale in years. Riverdale can't just say, hey, you ain't paying us taxes. We ain't gonna bypass the county and come take your shit. They can't do that. That's illegal practices. How is he getting away with this? I can see how he's bullying the renters out of it. But then again, I still can't see it. Because if you guys have been paying your rent for years and that person is not paying their taxes, it's up to Cook County to come take that stuff. Y'all got to keep fighting. Don't let this man, just because he think he can do it, if you don't take him to court, he gonna do whatever he want to do. Keep that man in the courts. Keep him in the courts because he will tighten up. He has put so much fear in Harvey and so much bullying in Harvey that y'all really seem like y'all scared to go toe to toe with him. Don't be scared. If everybody start a movement and everybody just continue to step up and everybody just, show him that I'm not backing down. You know how much of a movement and a resistance y'all can do and how much of a commitment y'all can make to Harvey. And once y'all keep that, we can have a better Harvey. We can. Anyway, I'm done. I'm not gonna talk about Harvey no more. I'm not gonna talk about Dalton. Dalton is good though. Dalton United. What? But I will see y'all tonight. Hopefully, y'all better show up. 4702 147th Street, Midlothian, Illinois. If you coming from east to west, it's gonna be on your right hand side. If you're coming from west to east, wait a minute. Yeah, because this is east to west, it's gonna be on your right hand side. West to east, it's gonna be on your left hand side. And just look at the numbers. Use GPS. I don't know. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Love you. Bye, survivors.